As a lover of dry British humor and a firm sim game enjoyer, the idea of a game where your peoples live on the back of a giant turtle that swims through the cosmos, and that not only do you need to take care of your people, you also need to take care of your turtle and even steer him around so you can gather with other turtles and head for better feeding grounds, had me at the word go. When I was offered a key from the developer on one of my review sites, I jumped at the chance. For those of you that don't know, there are several sites on the internet where YouTubers can request game keys or be contacted by devs directly. However, after playing it for a few hours, it became apparent that though the dev is on the right track and has done a marvelous job so far, the game is not really in a beta release state, much less being ready to review properly. The game plays and has missions and progress and is tons of fun and is surprisingly stable. I haven't had any crashes yet. And it has clear drive and direction and a great theme and will one day be great, but that day is not this day. So why make this video? Well, there are 3 good reasons. First, those aforementioned review key sites are a huge boon to small channels such as myself and allow me to cover a lot of new games that I otherwise wouldn't have the money to be able to buy. And though a lot of people are worried that since they're giving me a game, oh boy, I'll certainly have a good review of their game, you need to understand it is a mixed blessing. And though the only pressure they place on creators is the pressure to make content about the game, there is pressure to make content about the game even if you hate the game. And though I like to keep all of my reviews positive and try to show the best of the game, sometimes I do have to give a scathing review of a horrible game, which means I had to play a horrible game, oftentimes for hours, to plumb the depths of exactly why it's so horrible. And I've made a couple of those on my channel already, or a full playthrough, or game guides, etc. So if I wanted to wait and make a proper review of World Turtles, I'd be penalized on the site that gave me the key. And in future, I might not get keys for games that are ready for review. The second good reason to make this video is that I hope the dev sees this and both hears that I'm not going to review his game poorly because I can clearly see what it can become and hope it will become, but also to encourage the dev to go and get some help, if only to push you to greatness. Keep going, finish the game, polish it up. The gameplay is great. It's got a wonderful concept. Let the game match that vision. The graphics are fine, make them memorable. Don't be like so many AAA games that publish a half-baked game and fix it in post. I'll be here and come back to review it when it's ready. And I hope you come back to my next video, which will hopefully be a proper review here on the BackLog.